Hey guys, welcome back to another Tech Guru video. Today I have a fun video for you. I've been playing a lot of this game. A lot of other people have as well. The name of the game is Hearthstone, so it may be a normal segment. If you don't like it, don't watch the videos. If you don't like gaming or Hearthstone in general, don't watch it. Don't worry about it. Still doing the regular content, but this is just something fun I wanted to do and put it up on the channel. Maybe you guys want to learn a little something about Hearthstone, and I can along the way from you guys as well. So we're going to go ahead and get into the game here. So I'm going to be playing a Warlock deck that I've put together. I've got some stuff. This is not really a net deck. What I mean by that is it's not exactly one that I've copied and pasted exactly from the internet. I'm sure it's out there somewhere, but this deck in particular is one that I've kind of thrown together a few other cards because I didn't have some of the legendaries. So we'll see what we can do. Currently level 15 on the ladder. Been doing fairly well with this deck, but of course once I turn the video record on, I'm probably going to do terrible. So the way I'm going to do this is just play the game and talk like I'm talking through it in my mind. So hopefully that'll work. So Soulfire is the only really way to clear large minions that I have in this deck. I really don't have any. I don't have the Owl, and I don't have the Spellbreaker. So that's really my best board clear, which is bad. But hopefully I can do some damage quickly. So I don't even like any of these right now. I have much better stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and discard all of those. So we got the Juggler, the Crusader, and the Argent Squire. So that's okay. The Juggler I really like. It's probably one of my favorite cards in the game. So we got another Crusader. Really all we can do here, obviously, is get something out with the Crusader, and we'll end that turn there. So if you haven't played this game before, by the way, it's phenomenal. I was not a big, huge fan of CCGs. I never played Magic the Gathering, never did any of that. But this game really got me. It's got its teeth into me pretty good, as they say. So the hero power of the Warlock, obviously, is to tap and take 2 damage to draw a card. So you can actually get some pretty good card advantage. So I'm not going to drop the Juggler. I'm not going to drop the Juggler this early because he can be used for greater value later on. So I'm going to go ahead and tap here. I'm going to go ahead and tap, get some card advantage. Got the Commander out. Go ahead and got him in the hand. So that's all right. Went ahead and tapped there. Got some card advantage. He already has some card advantage as well because he hasn't played anything yet. So he's using his hero power, which is to equip a 1/2 dagger. So that's okay. He took one to the face, and I didn't lose the minion there because of divine shield. So now we got a Flame Imp, which deals 3 damage to my hero, but it gets out of 3/2 for 1 mana. I could drop the Crusader again. It has Divine Shield, which I believe is what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that on turn 3 here. He still has the 1/1 Wicked Knife there, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Go ahead and go to the face, and that's all we can do. So yeah, this is just a lot of fun. I've been playing it a lot in my free time, which I don't have much of, but I thought how cool would it be to put it up on the channel and see what you guys thought about it. Put the comments down below if you've been playing some of the decks you like to play. What are your favorite classes? And if you like the game at all, you may not like the game at all. So there you go, with the Divine Shield there. He took 3 to the face going at it there. So he has major card advantage there, so you can see he's got more cards than well, not too many more actually. All right, so I like to use the Knife Juggler when there's minions out with low health. That way I can hopefully pick them off. You never know. We could do another Divine Shield Crusader. We could drop down the Priestess, get some more health at the end of the turn, and still do the Crusader. No need to use Mortal Coil. Use that when I can get the card draw. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, actually. I'm going to drop the Priestess, and I'm going to drop the other Crusader, and then go at his face here with these 2 minions. There's probably a better play there, but for what I'm thinking, that's probably going to be the best options for what I could have tapped there and only played one of the minions, but I actually think it'd be better to put out more here. I'm trying to think. What is the board clear for the Rogue? There is a board clear. What I mean by that is what's the spell or action they can do to clear my board. I don't really know what it is. So he went ahead and used the Agent there, which is good. Once he's played a card, he can do special stuff there as a rogue. So he took 2 to the face there, getting rid of the Priestess, which is fine. I still have my I can't say that word, Divine Shield. Still have that up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the agent there. Doesn't really get rid of my minion because it had Divine Shield, obviously. And what I could do here is, I really want to take this card out of my hand, Doomguard. I don't like the discard 2 random cards. That hurts you so bad. It's a good card for late game, but man. So what I could do here is I could 2, 3, yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Knife Juggler, and do the Flame Imp, and tap. So really, I basically took 5 to the face from myself there, which that's part of it. I mean, that's part of playing the Warlock, especially this deck that I'm playing. You want to get out as many minions as possible, buff them up with the some of the other, like Defender of Argus, stuff like that. What is this? This is the Gadget Sand Auction. I said that completely wrong. Whenever you cast a spell, draw a card. So, wow, okay. So now that he's getting extreme amounts of cards in his hand there because of that, that's okay though. So that has stealth, which means that, oh, it's stealth until your next turn, so I can't attack it until it attacks, so that's fine. Oh, there it goes. There comes the Argus. That's what I've been wanting. So, with that being said, I could charge and Divine Shield with this, or I could 1/1 and taunt some of these minions here and protect the Juggler. What to do? I know you guys are probably watching this saying, "Oh, do this, do this." There's probably something that I'm completely missing. You know what? Forget it. I'm gonna go ahead and Argus it up. That's what I call it, because I like that card and it's a lot of fun to say. So that gives me 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're gonna tap here. It gives us Soulfire. Oh, look at this. There's 4, 8, 10, 13. Oh, we got him. Boom, Soulfire. Go ahead and hit him in the face with all this stuff. And if I did my math right, which is very rarely, boom, there it is. That wasn't lethal. I'm glad I did that. Lethal means it's gonna kill him. You've won the game. Well played. That was good. Good for him. Good for me. I got the right draws there towards the beginning of the game there. Had a good starting hand. So there we go. That's the first game. I'm gonna go ahead. I don't really know the format for these yet. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comment box. Is 2 or 3 games too many? Is one game too little? I don't know. I've never done something like this before on the channel, so let me know in the comment box below if you're watching this. What do you think? What would you like to see? I'll do what you guys think. So, I'm gonna play with the same Warlock deck. Why? I don't want to stop something that's working. I believe I've won 6 out of the last 7 or 8 games I've played, which for me, I'm not a pro by any means, is absolutely phenomenal. So. Not a bad start at all. So that was, what did we play there? Let's see. Okay. All right, so we're playing against a Mage, which this is probably one of the worst matchups for this deck in particular, because a lot of the low-cost, low-health minions that I have can be taken care of with some of the spells via the Mage. But got the Voidwalker, which I love starting with that card. I got the Argus, which I love. Should I keep the Wolf too? Yeah, I will. I'll keep the Wolf. That's fine. No big deal. Probably could have replaced it with something else, but my luck, it would have been like the Crusader, which I couldn't play for like 10 turns. All right, so we're going to start with the Voidwalker. Get the taunt out there. If you're new to the game, taunt means you have to attack this card with taunt first before you can go to the face of the enemy or the other player. So I got 2 wolves, which would give me another attack, or I could tap and get some more card advantage. The play here is probably to do the wolf. But you know what? I'm going to tap anyways. Just because I like the animation. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I probably misplayed there, but I always like to have more cards. The more cards, the better. That's the key to the game. This deck, though, you want to go to the face as quickly as possible.
Someday I'll be just like you.
So he played the Apprentice there, so that means his spells cost 1 less, which is awesomely beneficial. So there you go. Playing the Frostbolt there to get rid of the taunt creature. That's fine. So we'll go ahead and, yeah. So we'll go ahead and do this. And we will play a wolf on this turn here, because we have the same amount of cards that he does. All right, that's all right there. We'll stick with that and see what happens. I have not greeted him yet. How rude of me. All right, deal 3 damage randomly. All right, so that was fine. Okay, so for him, really, that did no, I mean, it did good, but he had to waste a hero to get rid of the taunt again. So he'll probably go up my face. Yeah, he did. Okay. So what I can do here, changing that to 1/1. I like using Argus when I have 2 minions out, so I really don't want to do that. I think.
I wonder.
I really think. Wow, there's really, because I'm gonna trade with this, so this is already gonna happen. So there's really no need me, except I get a 3/2 out for a 3 here, but I'll kind of waste. You know what, that's okay though.
We must cleanse the
That's okay.
Sunwell.
I mean, shit. No, that allows him to have his spells cost 1 less. So I really needed it to get rid of that. In this game, I love it because there's so many decisions you have to make. Like you have to know kind of what you have to know the other class as well. You have to know what they have. So he's playing a loot hoarder there, which is good for him because he gets a card draw, and then he's gonna go ahead and use the hero power. Okay, so that ended up okay. I'll let him kill his own loot hoarder, especially if I put a taunt out. So really. Okay, so I could really get some good value out of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and buff him up a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and no. That was a huge mistake. I meant to play him here to give both of them a boost. Wow, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Now he has card advantage, and I just misplayed. Wow. Don't do that. Do not take my advice. Awful play. These little vegetables over here annoy me. Whenever I get 2 of the same ones, I gotta click and keep clicking until I get the same one to match all 3 together, or else I feel like it's bad luck. Like this here, it will irritate the full out of you. You keep clicking and click. There you go. 3 carrots, perfect. All right, so got rid of the loot hoarder there. Got to trade off, but I'm losing the extra attack there on the one beside it. Yeah, that was a bad play by me. I really misclicked there, and it could cost me in the long run. All right, so here comes the Blood Mage, which is a legendary card, which is one of the more powerful cards there. So then you use Mirror Image and then a Fireball. Okay, good play from him. That was well done there. All right. So I could Defender. I cannot talk right now. I could Defender of Argus, which I believe is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to. What is going on here? Spell damage +1, death rattle, draw a card. So he's gonna draw a card anyways. And this could really, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Give me some card draw. All right, so that's the Flame Imp. Really, I don't. It's not necessary. Can't even talk right now. It's not necessary to play that. So we'll go ahead and get rid of these. There's no attack on those. I could deal 4 damage here to his face, but again, that's really my only board clear. So there's no need me doing that. All right, so we're out with a 4/2, 5/4 taunt, and the Argus in between them there. So really, I mean, we're okay board control-wise, but again, he could do a lot of things here. He may have a secret in his hand. I mean, you know, that could clear the board. He may have something else. He may have a huge fireball, which does 6 damage, or a pyro blast that he can use when he gets 10 mana for like 10 damage. So they can put out some damage. All right, so we got Taunt, Divine Shield. That there is annoying, but I mean, it's not. It's not going to be too big of a problem. So if I really thought about it, I could deal. No, I really don't want to do that either. All right, here's what I'll do. We'll go ahead and get rid of him. Takes off the Divine Shield. He's got 5, so then we'll go here and trade with that. We will then go here and we will charge him with that. And I could do 4, 8, 12 damage here all at one time, but again, I want to save that. I want to save that Soulfire for. I could do the. I don't know. Why not? Why not? Why not, guys? Why not play the Flame Imp there? Get a 3/2 out for 1. I had one mana there, just enticing me, even though his card advantage is huge right now. And for a mage playing a Warlock, especially when your hero power is I believe it's one of the strongest in the games. Even though you're tapping to reduce your health, you're gaining card advantage, which could do well more than the 2 damage. All right, so here comes the board clear. Blizzard. Thank God for the taunt and Divine Shield, even though it froze it and I can't do anything. So he had to use that. Okay, so obviously I'm gonna tap here. All right, so this card here is phenomenal. I love this card. If you guys play this game, you know about this card. The Harvest Golem is great. You get great value. It's a death rattle, summon another minion. So as soon as it gets killed, they have to take care of another 2/1. So no need for the raid leader here. It would just be I mean, I guess, but why not? If it gives him another attack, if he's coming at us with different minions, that'd be fine because they'll have more attack and it could kill larger minions. So I guess that'd be fine. Again, he has the card advantage here. This would be good to finish him off. The Doomguard would be, but gosh, he's got a lot of legendaries in this deck. The game is free to play if you don't know, but you can buy cards, and that does expedite the process of you getting legendary cards. So we will do this. I'm gonna. What do I want to do here? Yeah, I want to do this first. I'll go ahead and restore 2 health, get rid of that, and then I'll go ahead. Don't want to use the Doomguard here. If I do, yeah, so we'll tap here, see what we get. All right, we get a commander for next turn, which is good. All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna Soulfire here, takes him down to 3. Again, we'll get, I gotta go with that. All right, so we'll get rid of the taunt card with this. That's actually gonna work out okay. And then we'll go ahead and get rid of him with a Golem, and we also get that back there, and we'll go at his face with 5. That was good there, but again, it's just scary when your opponent has like 6 cards and you have 1. Obviously that's not how you want to play the game. So he could do a number of things here. All my minions are below 2 or below health, so that'd be fine. So he's gonna go ahead and deal 1 damage to rid himself of this one, which is good. So I have a charged Divine Shield 4 attack here, and I just tap to get another card. So we'll see what he does here. With as much mana as he has now, he could Fireball to the face, take me down to 13, which, again, he's leaving out my 2 minions, though, so I don't think he'll do that. Spell damage, so that means any Fireball he does cast will be 7. Yeah, there you go. So there's 7. Okay, so he opted to get rid of the minion there, which I don't blame him. So this is going to take me down to... I'm going to tap here first. All right. So then what I want to do is... All right, so you're going to Knife Juggler, which that'll give him another attack there. Then we're going to do this, which will trigger the Juggler, take him down to 3. That's 7. He could play 2. He could play a Pyroblast and a Fireball to my face. That's fine. I'm gonna roll the dice here. I'm gonna roll the dice here, guys. I don't know. We'll see what he has. So with 10, he could do a Pyro. Well, no, that's 10 mana. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm very interested to see what he does here. He could get rid of the Divine Shield with that low B minion on... Okay, so here we go. So that's smart. Okay, I got rid of the Juggler, and it took him down to 1, which he can now get rid of with that small minion. And then, yeah, so there you go. He can get rid of that with the hero power. I mean, now just a raid leader out there, so really we're in kind of a tough spot here. So Water Elemental, freeze any character. So he's gonna free, oh no, that's next turn, sorry. All right, so he went at me there. Okay, so I don't really know. We'll see here. All right, so we got a tap here. Divine Shield. We'll just throw it all at him. See what he does. I have no idea. There's really nothing we can do. We'll just tap next turn, give some more health there to some other minions there by the Priestess. So this card here is going to freeze whatever it attacks, but it doesn't really matter. I don't have any large minions out. There's no need to freeze my hero character, which he could, but it wouldn't do him any good. I don't know. We'll see what he does here. So he's going to use his hero power, obviously, to get rid of one of the Divine Shields here, instead of coming at him with a card. He can clear the whole board, so that he really doesn't have to... Okay, so he put out a taunt, which means I have to attack that. Obviously, you guys already know that if you play the game, but if you don't... Okay. All right, so we got rid of that. Oh, there's the fireball. There it comes. Boom, right to the face. Takes me to 7. He's got 4. Ah, man, this really depends on what I get here. All right, so it's all up to what I get here. Oh, my goodness. Let's see what happens. We're going to do the Juggler. We're going to throw out the Shieldbearer. Oh, man, that's not what we wanted. Not at all. He's got us here.
Join or
No.
die.
That's 4.
Join or die.
So we'll do that. And then we'll do this. And then I should probably
Hit it very hard.
get rid of that. So he's got 4 attack on the board. I mean, easily he could have another Pyroblast in his, a Pyroblast in his hand. So really, I forget it. I'm going for his face. We've lost this game. We're both down to 1 health. However you want to say it, you know, it's a good game. Both of us played well here. He's got to get rid of the taunt, which he can do with the 2 cards there, and then he can just go at my face with his hero power. So he won the game. So there you go. All right. So well played. Well played. That's fun. That's fun. I really enjoyed this game. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you do, like this video if you want to see more of it. I'm a gamer alongside a technology enthusiast, so not only do I like technology and tutorials, I like doing fun videos like this as well. So this has been Hearthstone. I'm the technology guru. My name is Dusty. If you're new here, join the community. It's great. Love to have you. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time.